everybody, and welcome to Mission Battle 2296! We are now 4 supersets away from the highly anticipated and long-awaited 13th Gauntlet. The blood is pumping so hard through my veins, my vessels may just burst from the excitement. Woot! Now, this upcoming 1v1 superset has been a long time coming for most of the Musionites out there. Many have always wondered who was the most superior of these two combatants. Tonight, it will be answered. Shin Kazuma, the badass Galaxy Fight ninja, who has been on the rise for several months, will finally take center stage and attempt to ruin the major one-night-only return of the silent ninja assassin and master of the Electro Beam, Strider Hien. Shin Kazuma's eruption onto the singles scene has really set the standard for all up-and-coming fighters. Nothing but 2-0 so far, and literally a fatality around every corner. But has his ninjutsu skills developed enough that he can withstand the shocking specials and melee of a Strider Storm? Strider Hien, when he emerged in the 1700s, he was literally electrifying with his wicked electro beams, sword rangs, combos, in addition to his incredible defensive prowess and insane evasive teleporting. He's one of the few to slay the upgraded Hatsune Miku, but since that win, he's sort of been in a decline. But he could change all that tonight. Will Major Number 2 be secured by Hien, or will all of his long-time training for this very day all be for naught? Should he end up defeating Shin Kazuma in this set, he will be eligible to come back full-time and pick up where he left off. So a second chance is at stake, and I'm sure he would love to get another shot at continuing his journey into the Hall of Fame. Now, let's get over to the Metro City Arena stage and see who is standing after the smoke settles from this one. Hope you all enjoy. Shin Kazuma versus Strider Hien. Let's get it the F on! Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the hardest match for me to commentate. Round 1. Alright, Hien opens up the sword slash. Kazuma gets him with the fireball. Now he tries to block Hien's incoming attack, goes for the fireball. Misses dive kick as Hien goes to the wall now. Spams the sword rank. Kazuma blocks the first one nicely, and the second one too. Hien missed the dive kick. Kazuma tries to rip through Hien's defense with the sword uppercut. Gets a nice spinning sword attack on him. Buries Hien in the corner, who fights back with the sword slash right to the sword rank. Knocks Kazuma back. Tries for the electro beam. Kazuma blocks that, and blocks the incoming sword rank as he missed the fireball. Now Hien trying to stay on him. Kazuma counters with the fireball. Hien closes in with the sword slash, teleports around, playing mental mind games with Kazuma, who tries to block, goes for another electro beam. Kazuma blocks that one nicely too. Now see Hien flips behind Kazuma, tries to attack, but Kazuma punishes him with the sword uppercut. Hien latches onto the wall, misses the dive kick, but gets the sword uppercut through. Now see Kazuma caught by surprise by Hien's sword combo from behind. It was like Kazuma missed the fireball. Hien teleports into the air, misses the sword ring, goes for the landing, goes for the super sword combo. Kazuma trying to advance and guard through it, having a hard time though, and Hien tries to catch him from the air. Kazuma misses the sword uppercut. Kazuma buried in the corner by Hien. Now Hien missed the aerial sword slash, turns around. Now Kazuma goes underground, teleports in front of Hien, who tries for a sword shot. As he goes like Kazuma misses the dive kick, goes for a sword uppercut, catches Hien through the defenses there. As Hien misses sword rank, Kazuma trying to stay behind him, gets knocked forward though. Now Hien trying to attack the fireball. Now he tanks the katana uppercut, tanks another one. Hien using that blue shield to great advantage. Kazuma with the flipping throw to Hien. Now Hien tries to get a sword barrage and some karate chops through, and Kazuma plants him with the electrical dive kick, taking him down.
Well done.
Wowzers, very back and forth. Round 1 had a hard time keeping up, but Kazuma takes round 1. Round 2, see if Hien can fight back as he blocks the fireball from Hien. Gets a big katana uppercut, launches Hien to the wall as he launches off the sword ring. Kazuma teleports under the ground trying to block it. Now blocks the incoming sword ring. Looks like it goes right over his head instead. And the third one goes right over his head, and so does the fourth one. Will the fifth one do the same? Yes, it does. Hien goes to the dive kick, following the electro beam, catches Kazuma off guard, does half his health. Now gets him with the sword combo, falling it, nearly takes him out. And Kazuma in deep trouble early on in round 2 here. Kazuma tries for the sword uppercut, gets a sweep kick right to the electrical fist, does about a fourth of Hien's health there, and prevents him from getting electro beam off. Seemed to have disabled it apparently. Kazuma blocks the sword slice from Hien, who misses the sword uppercut, and Hien stuck in the corner. Kazuma tried to advance on him, and Hien tried to keep him at bay with the karate chops. Kazuma trying to advance and guard through it, having a hard time. He tries to katana uppercut, gets a big aerial roundhouse kick combo, right into the fire tackle, hits Hien very nicely. Now see Hien goes for the sword right combo, catches him right out of it as he lands for the kill. And Hien quickly turns the tide in round 2, and a round 3, folks. Alright, Kazuma gets a fireball, missing electrical dive kick, tries for a sword uppercut, tries for another one. Hien takes with the blue shield. Hien takes to the air. Like Kazuma tries to greet him, goes for the electrical fist as he lands, does about a fourth of his health, and it ends up canceling Hien's electro beam out again. Good job on Kazuma's part there, as he tries to advance and goes through Hien's sword combos there. Gets a flipping throw off, and Hien gets him in the corner, and Hien trying to fight through Kazuma's defense. Kazuma tries to greet him with the sword uppercut. Hien still trying to mount an offensive and a defensive at the same time. Now Hien goes for the super sword combo, raises Kazuma, tries to get him with the dive kick. Kazuma has him on the ropes in the corner right now. Hien trying to break free as Kazuma clips him with the sword uppercut. Hien teleporting around, throwing up that blue energy shield, blocking all Kazuma's attacks, and Kazuma trying to fight away at him. Big super sword rank, does about a third of Kazuma's health. Damn, dude. Kazuma misses the dive kick, but turns around, katana uppercut. Hien hangs onto the wall, spams the sword ranks, goes for the dive kick. Kazuma missed the fireball. Man, this is going to be a close one, folks. And Hien taking Kazuma's sword hits there. Now Hien teleporting around, fireball catches him off guard. Now Kazuma lands the fatality for the kill. What a hellaciously hectic battle from both badass ninjas here! But Kazuma takes the cake over Heian 2-1! Hot diggity damn, folks! That lived up to the hype and everything for sure! All 3 rounds extremely tight, and with a mega match of this caliber, that's the best you could hope for. Round of applause for another amazing classic, this time from Heian and Kazuma! Yeah, baby! Shin Kazuma has made it official, he is here to stay, folks. I believe this is his second major win, his first coming at the expense of Yoko, and now he is the 3rd character on my roster to defeat Strider Heian in a 1v1 encounter. Not to mention killing him, which I'll have to go get the Dragon Balls to restore him now. Damn you, Kazuma! You beat them for the win, you don't make them explode all over my monitor. That's not the idea here. But all that aside, I think Shin Kazuma, he's forever secured a place on my roster. The only place he's going is further up. As for Strider Heian, his training was clearly not enough for what was inside that caged ring today. Although he did hold his own in all 3 rounds pretty well, and that is an accomplishment even of itself, because most characters fall 2-0 to Kazuma, and Heian is the first to break that boundary, taking a round off Kazuma, handing him his first round defeat at least. I was going to mention that during the battle, but it was going too fast and I had to keep up with the action, or I was going to get completely scrambled. Even though Strider Heian won't be coming back full-time, he'll still be attempting gauntlets every once in a while, and he'll also be back in Mix-Up Mugen Mayhem later down the road too, so he won't completely be gone. And that wraps up the last 1v1 superset of the 2200s, folks. Hope you all enjoyed it, and stay tuned! We got the trio of S-tier supersets coming up, 2297 through 99. Gonna be a hell of a ride. Stay tuned for 2297, coming up tomorrow!